Hello and welcome back to Mr. Ed Plays Factorio. Tell you what I've been freaking out about lately. Do you guys see this Heidi Klum as a worm thing? Look at this. This is a nightmare. This is horrible. That has been just burned into my retinas for the last, week, and if I have to see it, then you do too. Alright, but anyway, we're playing Factorio today. Today I am going to be continuing what I did in the last episode, which is working on the gas and the oil situation. Now, I have made a little bit of a change here to my setup. And also, I can't remember if I did this in the last episode, plastic bars. I'm making plastic bars now. I just figured it would be good to have these being made from this oil, petroleum gas, because I figure there's going to be a situation where I'm going to mess things up spectacularly. And I just think gas is so intangible compared to something like with the plastic bars. Well, let's just use the coal as an example. If I decide to rework where this coal is coming from or however I want to do this, I can get rid of these belts and all of the coal will just go into my inventory and I can just put it somewhere and it's not gone forever. But the gas, I think, is different. If I take this tank away, I'm going to lose some gas. If I take all these tanks away, all this gas goes away, even if I rebuild the tanks. So I figured it'd be good to, at least while I'm working on all this, have something being made, and plastic bars are super important, so I'm just doing that. So that's what's going on there. I made a couple more of these situations, oil refineries. I figure because my oil situation up here, which somebody did leave a comment, Lewitt suggests I put a radar up here so I can see it when I zoom in. That's a good idea. I'll do that at some point. I could have done that between episodes. Didn't. The crude oil combined yield is 1,125%. Another comment by Lewitt, the oil percentages can be converted into the amount it produces by dividing the percentage by 10. So at the time it was 1,198%, produces 119.8 per second. So at this point it would be 112.5 per second. And an oil refinery can process 20 oil units per second. I don't know if that's liters or gallons or ounces. It's probably ounces. So I need 6 refineries to process this oil field, is how he put it. And so I kind of have just been working with that. I did figure it is better to have a lot more oil refineries because right now I have all this crude oil just sitting here. Well, this isn't hooked up properly, so it's not doing anything. But even with just one oil refinery, it wasn't doing enough. It was just the plastic was just sitting here, not doing anything for a while. Maybe it wasn't because this was full, but these only produce oil every now and then. They're slow. It's not this plastic bar, which is constantly running because it's fast enough to constantly be running. I guess these are constantly running too, but you know what I'm trying to say. They're slow, so they don't put stuff out. So I can do stuff with that. And when I say do stuff with that, I mean make more. And then I wanted stackability, so I figured out how to do that like this. I think this is stackable, where I can keep adding. This is going to have to move. Yes, okay, that should work. So I could it will work to a point. I guess I'll do the 6. I don't know specifically if my values are different now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I need one more to make 6. I'm not really sure how numbers work. All right, so let's copy all these. Let's put you, and you. Ooh. And then underground belts. I do have a few of those. Great. So I can press V and not R twice, which is great. And there we go. Then I can do this. V, this, V, this, V. That's not quite exactly correct. There we go. Perfect. Oh, right. Another thing I did, I built night vision goggles. So we're going to save this game right now. We're going to go to probably exit, mods, always day. Turn it off, boys. The game is restarting. This is auspicious. This is huge. Mods have been removed or mod settings have changed. Are you sure you want to continue loading this save? Sync mods and load. I'm assuming that will turn the mod back on. I'm going to just load. It still seems to be daytime. All right, so we're gonna kind of like let this play out. I do want to see what this. I'm not gonna put this on yet. Hey, look! So I got some achievements. Produce 1,000 advanced circuits, 20,000 iron plates. Start producing electric power circuit panels. Are those the achievements that I have gotten since? No. Yes? Maybe. One. I have 7 achievements. Oh God, that's not what I wanted to pull up. And here I have 7 achievements. Okay, great. Okay, so this just synced up. So you could like put a mod on and then do everything that the game wouldn't give you achievements for because the mods were on, and then take the mod off and get all those achievements. That seems like a trick. I mean, I'm happy with it because I wanted those Steam achievements, but I don't know. All right, okay. So can we move these somewhere better? Like I can put this like here, and then like I don't know how far these. Let's get rid of that. And let's move this. Can I move it up there? Well, is it not actually connected to stuff? It's not connected to stuff. Okay. All right, so I just need to circumvent this whole situation. So that will work. And then I can... Well, I need one to come over here to supply these. What if nestled right in there? Because it'll still reach that thing there. Yeah, okay. And then... kind of want it to be right in the middle here. Well, let's do this part of it first. There, okay. So now these are all working. Okay, so if I want it to be like symmetrical, I have to do every single one. It's kind of annoying, except for the last one. But if I want to add more, I'll have to add more. Because they don't reach far enough for 2. I also need to at some point figure out or take a look at the substation, which I haven't even looked at. So this has a wire reach of 18, which is like halfway between a big and a medium electric pole, but it has a supply area of 18 by 18, which is massive. Damn! I gotta make one of these right now. Damn! What am I doing not using these? Holy crap! I can't fit it in, but I could put it like right here and it'd supply everything. I'm not gonna use this for this. I'm just gonna let that be. All right, so now that I have these, I can get my petroleum gas connected. Let's do it in a manner such as this. And I know some of these are going to have to change to the... Well, see, this is a good example because I'm trapped in here. I was going to say underground belts. Okay, and there. So now all of the petroleum gas is connected. So now I can take some... I need to think about my heavy oil. There. So now I should be able to get... Yeah, I can get in there. Okay, so now this is light oil. V. Okay. These should be shorter. These should be shorter. Okay, let's get rid of all the beginning pieces so that it's not... Because, like, these are full of gas. They'll come in through there. But I need to get rid of one more layer. Well, I need to think. I just need to think. Jesus, slow down, everybody. So I have to have at least one space out. And then I can have another one if I wanted to go that way. So that can be like that. That's what it should be. Because then I can do this to make... yeah, here's what we'll do. I'll use this first one as an example, so I'll get rid of all of these, even though there's gas in there. 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 Okay? So that will be how I can kind of route everything out. So let's fill that up. I guess we got to get rid of these, but there's gas in here. Again, this is like resources that I'm completely eliminating from the world. I can make more of these. Then I have to get coal up to them. I don't know what to... Hey, supply a character by the logistics robot. Oh, okay, so I think these achievements actually maybe reset themselves, because I think I definitely have gotten logistics supplies from my robots before. So I'm guessing that's just what happened. Have a train plan a path 1,000 tiles or longer. Have a train plan a path. How does a train plan a path? Get killed by a moving locomotive. I definitely got that achievement before. Anyway. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh, right. So let's see. Can I make a pump? Can I do this? All right, let's make another storage tank. How much is in this network? Does it say pipeline contents? 14,000. And a storage tank can hold more than that. So if I make one storage tank here, and I put this pump... Okay, if I put this storage tank here, and I put this pump there, and I supply it with power... Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I expected would happen. What if I move it up? What if I move it up? What if I reverse this? What if I reverse this? Does the pump only do liquid? I guess no, it does anything. Any fluid. Okay, does it need a pipe betwixt it? Because you will take from here and put into here, correct? Nope. What if I need pipe to pipe? Is that... I gotta put this in my hotbar. Hold on. Okay, and then you'll put into a storage tank. You'll put into a pipe. Into a storage tank. There we go. Okay, so will you take everything then? Or will it just even out as if I had just connected this tank to this whole network situation? Because I would like it to take everything. I don't know how to make that happen. Gonna take a while. It doesn't seem to be getting any darker. There are no settings to configure. I definitely don't have that mod on. I think it is pulling everything, because these are really low, and this is really high. So I do think it's not just equaling out. I think it's pulling, which is perfect, what I want to do. I shouldn't have put this here then in that case. Pipeline contents, perfect. So I can just wait for this to finish. And I could even, like, I put this light here, and then I say, hey, if the pipe, and is it on the pump? Okay, maybe can I put it on the pipe instead? Hold on. No, cannot connect to wire. But does this show? No, pipeline contents? No, I guess not. Maybe do it to the tank. To the tank. Okay, so if the tank has petroleum gas less than 1, turn on. It's on. It's done. Okay, well, at least I know that works, and that's fine. Okay. All right, so now there's nothing in here, so this shouldn't be working either because you don't have any gas. Well, you do a little. That's fine. You'll hold on to it. So I can get rid of all of these tanks. I don't need to get rid of the tanks. I just wanted to get rid of the pipes without losing out on any of the gas. So I can do that now. Perfect. Well, that's cool. That's another thing I learned. Didn't know. I think there was some in this. Maybe because it's pumped. But it doesn't say there's anything. Oh, because you're full? So you're not doing anything? Output full? Yeah, output full. All right, so we'll fill all of these up. There we go. And then to there. And I will want to do this. There. I did that. But these still aren't going to work because these are still output full. Okay. So then I need some of these. Can I copy that and paste it and it will not reverse it? Yes. Okay, perfect. And one more here. Yep. And then here for these. Hope I have enough. I might not. Is that? Oh, I don't have one. I don't have them there. Oh, I don't have them there. Okay, hold on. I don't have enough because I don't have them there. I need to make more. Do I have any more? I don't. Okay, let's make more. Why did I only click once? I should right click. There we go. And let's copy and paste, 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 paste. Nope, I'm out of pipes. Boy, I need to make a mall for pipes somewhere. Don't I have? Yes, I do. Wait a second. What am I doing? Nothing smart. Hold on. I don't have a storage chest. I don't have any storage chests. I need to build a mall for storage chests. All right, we'll put you here. What's powered? Where's power? There's power up there. Okay, so if I do this and then a storage chest there, and then I filter this to just do pipes. There we go. So now it's only pulling from that top one, so I'm not getting them very fast, but that's okay. So now I have a mall for pipes. Are you happy now? It's a pipe to ground. Iron plates and pipes. Well, I can, if I do this, and... Okay, so this should be one higher. Hold on. Trigger an alien attack by pollution. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to. Wish I hadn't. Where? Well, you really have to zoom in very far in order to see the real world. I guess my turrets took care of it. I guess it wasn't that bad of an attack. Although I really am going to have to do something about something here. Boy, and I have to put it... Yeah, I do have to put a radar up there. All right, anyway. So this is going to be pipe to grounds. Power it up. There. Oh, they're not my RoboPort. All right. Okay, if I put it over here, I will be able to do this. There. Now I'm getting piped to grounds. I made 2 malls in this episode. Malls. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, this is too far away. Okay, what if I cut all of this and paste it right up there? And they don't have to bring me all of the heavy oil that's in it either. There. All right, so now I can take away my heavy oil this way. And then, do I have explosives being made right now? Don't I have a mall for explosives somewhere? Where are the explosives? Why are they under intermediate products? I gotta go closer to where my explosives are. It is not nighttime, by the way. Oh, did I get rid of my explosives mall? I guess I did. I don't remember doing that. Oh, I'm out of my network. He was bringing them to me, but I left my network. I'm sorry, robot. Whoa, look at him. Whoa, this is scary. Just got an army of robots coming after me. How... By the way, how does this work with the robots? Because I have this to make a bunch of logistics robots, but they clearly aren't being added to the whole system, so does it not work the way I think it does? Do I just have to take these robots and then go put them in the RoboPorts? Follow-up question. Where do I put them? If I put them in any RoboPort, will they expand to the whole network? Or not? Now, will they go wherever they're needed, or will they always want to come back to this RoboPort? I don't know. I'll just put them in there for now. Now, hopefully that means I'll be getting stuff that I need more faster. By the way, I started a new game on the Switch. I hadn't been playing my Switch version, because at a certain point I, caught up to where I was in this game, and I didn't want to go beyond it, and I hadn't played in a while, and then I just decided I like this game, and I missed the early stages of it, so I started a new game. It's a lot of fun. This game rules. I like just playing this game just to play it and not have to talk to you guys. No, but I mean just being able to enjoy it without it having to be on here. How do I use this? What do I do with this? Right-clicking doesn't do it. Control, Q. How do you use this? How does one use this? It just says Q clear cursor. Q clear cursor. Throw it. Do it. No. Oh, God, I was trying. I wanted to look it up. I forgot I had it open. Oh, God. Throw No. Factorio. Explosives. Explosives cannot be used by themselves. I did this before. Grenades. Damn it. That's why it's an intermediate product. Well, shoot. Well, don't I have grenades being made then? I add it to them all. I need another storage chest. The thing about having the logistics situation set up is it now kind of gives you a solid basis for how much of things you can build. Like, I always have been able to build 5 storage tanks based on the number of iron and steel plates they have and what's in my logistics unit. I could add more, obviously. Well, I don't have 100 steel plates. Why don't I have enough steel plates? Well, because I don't have steel plates themselves being added to the logistic unit. Okay, so I need another storage chest for the steel plates. Where do I have electricity being made? None around here. But right here there is, and it's right next to it. Perfect. I could even... Which one of these is there we go. Okay, hold on. I could do this. I don't even have to add anything. I could just do that. That's it. A storage chest is what I'm going to say. Okay, so now I have steel plates being added, so they'll bring me all my steel plates that I need. 100. What was I doing? The grenades. Let's see. They're here. I guess I could have used this instead of this down here, too. I feel like I should add everything to my storage network, then. Let's see, grenades. Okay. Oh, copy, paste, request. Well, we still have to look at requester chests, but let's just take a look at this one first. You can copy, paste between requester chests to copy the logistics request. You can also copy, paste from an assembling machine to requester chest to set the logistic request based on the recipe. Okay. Great. Do I want to look at these now? I don't. I do not. Not ready for that. All right, but I have grenades now. Do I? Or did I not put them in here? I didn't put them in here. Okay, well, I'll just do this myself so it gives me a bunch of grenades. You'll still bring me some. So I should have like an army of logistics robots coming from down there somewhere. 229 logistics robots. They don't seem to be moving. I'm out of copper here. I'm getting dangerously cheesy with my copper. I'm about at the point where I would stop the episode, but I feel like I haven't done anything yet. I just did this. I guess I was bullshitting around with the pump over there. And now that this is all set up, I can reverse this and bring it back, okay? Yeah, there we go. And then once that's empty, I'll get rid of it. Perfect. Okay, grenades now. Grenades now. Let's go ahead and throw these grenades. I'll put these down here. So how do they work? Ouch. I guess I should be a little further away than that. This is awesome. This is very, very awesome. Hey, speaking of copper, I know that, people have told me that the trees help with pollution and whatnot. I don't care. I really don't care. Oh my god, this is very soups. Satisfying is what I was going to say. Ow. All right, great. That'll do it. I'll leave those trees here for pollution purposes because I care about that very much. Do I not have another? Am I out of these repair pack? No, I'm not. So why aren't you repairing? Oh, that's why. I also built a laser turret at some point. Let's replace this with a laser turret. Cool. I did. It's a pink laser turret. Target priority is me. Wait a second. Hold on. Okay, we have to try this out, don't we, boys? We absolutely have to try this out. Hold on. What? It's not going to shoot me? What's the point of that, then? Then what is this? Character. Shoot me! If set targets not appearing in the priority list will never be targeted. Interesting. All right, whatever. He didn't shoot me. That was disappointing. All right, but now I am ostensibly getting a ton of petroleum gas, and it will eventually be getting me light and heavy oil. I need to make some more. I got to get in my logistic network. I'm in my logistic network. This is empty now, so I need to take this away. I need to make 5 more of those since I can. And then I need to storage city for these. Storage city, boys. So I'm trying to think about spacing things out, but also in this direction, I'm going to probably want to add drills for a mine, so I got to think about that. I also am pressing every button except the one I want. These pipes are connected to each other already. When I say pipes, I'm at storage tank. So earlier, when I was setting up by the way, I added a bunch more of those. And I added the pumps for the train. When I was setting these up in the last episode, I had pipes connecting them because I thought I needed to do that. I don't need to do that. So I didn't do that. I got rid of them. I was just about to grab some pipes and connect them, but I don't need to. All right, so that will be for the light oil. I can't reach, though. There. And then I need to copy this and put it down here, way down here, for light oil. Heavy oil! But I need to get my logistics and everything that bring me the stuff that I need to build. Did that make sense? Probably didn't. Am I in my network? I was taking a drink, so I don't know. I am. It's just, I'm far, so it's slow. I'll get closer so you can help me out. I don't care about the grenades. Stop with the grenades. I need the heavy plates. Steel plates. They are heavy, I bet, so I'm not wrong. Oh, I left the network again. I'm right here. I'm right here. Come back to me. Intercept me. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I feel like a letdown. I only need 2 more, so I'll only make 2 more. But I'll let them bring me my crap. That's another. Yeah, that's the thing that I was doing with my Switch game that I started. I was I wanted to think about what people talk about spacing things out. I think just this base is very compact compared to what other people are used to, and so I'm gonna try to make a little bit more of an effort to move things around a little bit more, which is why I'm having these over here and these down here. I kind of want things to just expand instead of all just be so compact and tight. So it's kind of what we're doing here with this. I'm going to come down now this way and like that. Okay, so now, and again, I'll have to change some of these to pipe to grounds. Now I am, so these should all be working because these are going to fill up, but eventually these will fill up. So I'll have to do something with them, but we'll worry about that in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Tune in 2 days for more exciting, primo Factorio adventures. Until then, I've been Mr. Red. Stay spooky out there, everybody, and remember, keep watching. Ah!